Hello and welcome to Digital Sin Gaming. I am Santosis and this is another episode of TNP Limitless 5. We have got this thing out, so I might have built that stuff. But we got this thing here, so Jonas the Smasher or whatever. Apparently he awoke nearby and I thought I would come and check it out. Probably not the best idea considering that I die quite a lot. But I figured we've got some decent armor on this one. We might as well go for it. A little bit. What are you? A hulking zombie. Okay. Oh, you're not a hulking one anymore. You're dead. Nah. Okay. All right. Let's see. What did we get loot-wise? We got lots of loot. So yeah, I was preparing for the episode. So what do we got here? We got lengthy wooden rock smasher of quarrying. Unbreaking 2. Okay. Unexploded 2. 14.2% base mining. Mark of the Undead. No idea what that is. Baked potato. Rotting industrial hemp seeds. That's cool. Ooh, some gems. We might test that one out at a later date, but at the moment we're good. Okay, so if we come down here, as you can see, I've kind of started sorting the base out because I was getting a little bit annoyed with how bad it looked. I've still got some deep slate to sort out, but at the moment I think we're quite good. So what I'm doing is I'm literally just setting up obviously power and all that kind of stuff. Now I know that we got power over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. We got power here. Now, do we have... We're running cables across the top here. So I'm thinking about just digging down. Oh, well, I can't dig down that side because we've got power there. So let's get a block back in there. We can go down the side here, though. So I just want underground cabling. It's just a lot easier. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And we're going to follow this cable, so we've got some underground stuff. And, you know, I mean, it really doesn't matter, but I'd like to at least have an area down here, which would be quite good. Although I can't seem to find any of the lights, which is funny. Are we down too deep? We're down... Oh no, there's a light. So 1, 2, 3. There should be another one there. There we go. So what I'm going to do is just open this area up a little bit, just so that we can do under cabling. What I should really do is make it 3 blocks. That would make it a lot easier. Because then I could walk around with the cabling above. And then obviously at the crossover points, we could do some really cool stuff. So that would be quite cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up for a little bit. And we're going to go down that way as well. We should be okay for the next. There we go. And then we'll go that way. Perfect. And we'll go back up. There we go. We're going to go across that way a little bit more. Because I want the cabling to run down that side. So there we go. And we'll get rid of the middle. Perfect. And let's just dig over to here. We'll find the next light and we'll stop there. There we go. Because then that way it will light it up effectively and we should be good. One. And just to make it so that I don't come down here and get really annoyed. There we go. And obviously we'll expand that to under everywhere. Because over in that corner we've got quite quite a mess of cabling and stuff. So the only other thing that we need to do is elevators, because there's no way that I'm getting up and down any other way, really. So we've got some bricks. We'll take those out. Where we're going to put the elevator, I think, honestly, there's that. So there should be a corner over here, right? So there should be a corner just there. I think that that corner piece there is where we should probably put these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pillar up for the moment. There we go, like so. We're going to kill them in a minute. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay, didn't really want to do that. That was a bit stupid. We're going to do that. And then we're going to put it here and here, wherever that may be. And it's awesome. It's outside. Looks like we're expanding the base out here because, yeah, why the hell not? Let's fill in that. What we're going to do is we're going to take this ME cable down. So we'll take it from here and just straight down. There we go. So we'll have that. This one actually I'm going to take out for the moment. I'm going to put a placeholder brick here because eventually I will expand the base to there. But what we'll do in the meantime is get rid of this. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. So we'll kill you. And then we'll kill you and you. And then literally right here, we are going to get our second elevator. Like so. And then that way it will get us down here. So that'll be cool. What I am going to do is just kill this wall off. Purely and simply because of that one light. And then if we check the light levels down here, you can see that there's no issues. So that's fine. So yeah, that will be cool. So we've now got this, which is here. So this is all the power coming in. So this is going into the reactor. So that's cool. We've got over here, we've got the ME cable. So let's pull that cable down because I actually want it to travel this way. Now, some of these cables are unfortunately going to have to do this because there is no way of getting around that at the moment. But they will then go back across the top because that is what I want it to do. And we are, in fact, going to do this because that's where the cable needs to go for this one. So here, I want to put a line of these things. And I want to put, obviously, the pylons there and put all of the different bits and pieces in here. So what we need to do is get a crafter. So what for that, we definitely need a cable. And we're going to put a crafter facing this way. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just drop down here quickly because it's easier than using the lift. And we're going to go there and then jump back up using the lift. Done. Okay, so that's now active. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in there. Okay, and we're going to check this. So redstone signal unlocks auto crafting. Redstone signal locks auto crafting. Now there is a redstone signal that comes from this when something is in. So we want to lock the auto crafting when the signal comes in, right? Now there's a whole bunch of ways that we can do this, and I'm hoping that redstone is the way that we can, which it doesn't look like it. Because that doesn't look like it's going to... Oh, okay, we can put it across there, so that's fine. Yeah, see, that just doesn't look like it's going to work. I mean, that might. Nope. Because there's something in there, so it should. Let's see if... See, no redstone signal there. That's annoying. Hmm. See, I thought that they provided a redstone signal. Is there a oh, hang on. Maybe it's the comparator that does that. Comparator. Let's get one of the, or a couple of those actually, and we'll put that in there. So we'll put that down. We'll put it down the other way. There we go. Yeah, there's the redstone signal. Right. Okay. So if I take that out, there's no signal. If I put something in, there is a signal. So really what I need to do is get that to talk to that, right? So, or I need this signal here to go there. So if I put this that way, put something in it, it will only go to here, right? Power 1. Subtractor, comparator. Can I give this any more power? No, it doesn't look like it. It only gives a power of 1. Which, not ideal. We need a repeater then. So the comparator comes off of here. We need to then route that into there. Which is not going to happen like that, is it? However, what we could do is that and into there. Can we put a repeater? Well, we're going to need a repeater anyway. Or do we go XNet? Can we do we have XNet? We do have XNet. So we could go down that route. And I'm thinking that might be kind of cool. Do we have XNet? We do have XNet. So, right, so there's the controller. So now I need some cables, which I don't have any red. Do I have any blue? Yeah, I can do blue cables. So that's fine. We'll do 2 lots of blue cables. We'll also do blue connector. Or a couple. Well, we can only do 1 at the moment, but yeah, we'll take 1 right now. 1 is better than none. Get rid of that. We need an advanced connector, really. Do we need one of those? We're going to take one anyway. We're going to have a look at the blue connectors here. What are we missing? Okay, so we're just missing some blue dyes, so that's fine. So that's just lapis. So we could just do that. And then we can get some lapis. And then we can get a blue connector as well, or a couple of blue connectors, just for that. Right, so we know that with a comparator, that thing will kick off a signal, right? So if I do the comparator this way, that's going to kick off a signal. We'll put the XNet, we'll put it here. I mean, obviously that needs power, so we'll get some power to it in a moment. We've got the routing connector and the blue connector. So we've got a blue connector here. So I'm thinking that let's get some cables. So we've got the blue cables, so we'll put that there and we'll route it round. Actually, do we need to route it that way? We could go underneath, couldn't we? You know what? We're going to, for testing purposes, we're going to do it this way. And then we'll work it out afterwards. So we're going to put a blue connect. No, we're not going to put a blue connector there. We're going to put the blue connector on there. So blue connector. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into that. Okay, so that's there. We need to force that connection. So that's flux. What do we else? We got antenna dish. Okay, so that's for doing that. So we need a wrench. Let's see if this wrench works. Does this wrench work? Because we need to force this connection, I think. No, that doesn't. You know what? We'll sort that Routing connector, is that what it was? No. Advanced blue connector. That's a routing connector. Oh, I need an advanced routing connector, is that right? You know what? Let's get rid of this one. Oops. Try not to take out everything. There we go. So what do we got here? We got the blue connector, right? Connected to the network. So that should be this one. But it's not connecting. So do we need an advanced? Is the question. So this is a routing connector. And will that one work? No. So let's try an advanced. Let's just go XNet. So let's try an advanced routing connector. I mean, it's a bit expensive, but no. Okay. There is a connector upgrade, sneak to upgrade, flux networks, which is not what we want. Right, so what wrench would that one be? Would it be this one? Let's have a look. Or would it be pipes, maybe? Let's have a look at this. Okay, so that... we can get into it, we just can't do anything with it. That's rather annoying. All right, let's get the controller back. We'll put the controller here. We'll put another connector here, because obviously we need that. The advanced connector we will get rid of, and we'll put one of these. No, we can't put a connector. We can put a connector there, actually. And what we'll try and do is force it. Or actually, if I put it anywhere else. Okay, so it can accept the redstone there. That's fine. But it doesn't deliver the redstone, which is the bit that we need it to do. Although, if I did... So if I moved you, so let's change it to a single block. If I moved you, right, and I had the redstone coming out, and I had a connector on here, right? Oops, comparator's gone. Let's get rid of... no, let's not put that one in there. Let's put that there. All right, we'll put the comparator back. So the comparator is good. Now, if I then had a blue connector which took that and then basically fed it to redstone, would that work? That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. No, it wouldn't. Because it would have to be there, wouldn't it? Yeah. It would have to be there to make it a straight line. That I can live with, funnily enough. I genuinely can live with that. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to put the controller in here. And then I'm going to jump down here, and I'm going to see whether we can get some universal power cables or some ultimate power. Ultimate universal cable. I'm pretty sure we've got some of these somewhere, but I'm going to get some more anyway. Because we're going to run out quite quickly of these. So ultimate universal cable. There we go. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, there's the controller. So we're going to power the controller. Like so. Wow, that is a mishmash. Yeah, that's not better, but, you know, makes me happier. Right, so we've got the controller now powered, which is good. We've got the redstone there. We need the connector, which is going to have to go... No. I don't want connectors. That's it. That's the problem. I don't want connectors. I'm using the wrong thing. I need cables. It's not the only issue, but it is an issue. Let's put that there and get rid of that one. So that's there. So XNet, this, I mean, this is horrible, but it's better than just having redstone going around it. At least this looks cool. What we could do is turn the comparator that way and have the cabling go underneath. Actually, yeah, I'm going to turn the comparator, right? So I'm going to put the comparator here. Right, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to put it facing that way. And I literally am going to drill the floor and I'm going to put the connector that we've got here. And I'm going to take these like so. And we're going to draw the floor over here. And we're literally going to drop the cabling into the floor. And we're going to use the blue connector like so. And we're going to name this. And we're going to name this pylon. No, we're not going to name it pylon. We're not going to be stupid, are we? We're going to aim it energized. Redstone out. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to name this one energized redstone in, because that's what it is. And then what we're going to do is going to go over here and we should be able to see energized in and redstone in, redstone. Oh, there we go. So that one's not connected to the network yet. So let's go downstairs and connect this one up. So we'll take the cable. Now, again, we're going to have to drop this down. That's not a massive issue. We knew we're going to have to do that anyway for some things. So what I am going to do, though, is probably smash that and put it back up there. There we go. And then what we can do is we can take that one along here. So if we take this cable along here to do the others, and then we'll take this XNet cable along here to do the others. And then we can take the power along the edge to do the others. There we go. Right, okay, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. And then every so often it will just dip down and go under. So this thing now should have 3, right? So that's sorry. That one's called in, but it's not in. That's in, that's out, right? So now we'll select channel 1 and we will create a logic. Is it a logic? Yeah, logic. And we'll go, right, redstone in. So when the sensor, number of ticks for each check, we'll leave that at 10, honestly. And when the redstone signal is greater than 1, output to, we're going to do white in this instance. And then this one, we're going to say when the, so output of redstone of 15 on white. What is that? West, yeah? So that's accepting it in, that's accepting it. There's no power there. So R in and then output there. Redstone output. Enable color on side. Redstone. Enable on color, right? Enable on color. So the sensor is on the east and it's white. Maybe I haven't got that right. So that's east. RS is greater than 1. Output color, white. Actually, RS is greater than 0. Because greater than 1 isn't going to be greater than 1 because it is 1. So when it's greater than 0, output, enable on color. Actually, we're going to take that one off. We're going to put that one there. And we'll enable that one on. Redstone till 0. Okay. Let's see what I've done wrong. So I've got a channel 1. And The sensor is number of ticks for each check. On redstone on to activate. RS greater than 0. Output color is white. This one, the output color is white. Enable on color. Output every 20. 10. Let's do that. And that is west. We're outputting redstone. 10. So why are you not coming out? You're R in. And you're R out. Which is, this should be out. And this should be in. Redstone ignored. Sensor 10. Okay, so redstone greater than or equal to 1. Output there. That doesn't look like it's doing it. Oh, hang on. That's the east side, so that's that side. So it's east for the RF coming out of the system. So it's east for that one, west for that one. So why is that not? Doesn't need a channel. Really? Are you sure? Oh, that's on redstone. So that was on red. That's not good. If I take that off and put that to white, and then go back into here and put this to... It's the channel. So you see redstone down at the bottom corner. As soon as I put the channel in, it turns itself off. So this must be wrong. East, white channel. What about that? Output color. We're going to do this, right? It might be that, actually. It might be the... It might be this bit here. Equal to 1? Redstone. No, that doesn't do anything. Not equal to 1? Ah, it's nothing. Right, okay. That might be the issue then. We've got nothing in there. Stupid. Okay, put something in there. Redstone doesn't come on. Bollocks. That's not good. If this is 1, right, so let's put this in the corner so we can see the redstone here. Let's have a look at this, right? So if it's greater than or equal to, or if it's greater than 1, or if it's equal, not equal to, or if it's equal to 1. Actually, we could do if it equals 0, maybe. Yeah, so so it's 0. Why is it 0? The power's coming out of here is 1, right? It's a comparator. It's comparing the item. There's nothing coming out now. There's something coming in. Do I really need to have another redstone thing here? I wonder if there is a blue... So we'll get another blue connector. We'll hook this up. I wonder if there is something in there that says if the item is blah, blah, blah. So we're going to call this one item. Like so. And then we're going to go and have a look in here. Because there's the connector, right? So if we create a channel and we say... okay, so we've got a sensor channel. So if I click on that, Now, I don't want a... Right, so there we are. So, see, I don't want that. Suppose it would be... Wouldn't be logic, it would be storage, wouldn't it? Okay, so we could do an inventory one. What else could we do? Yes, remove channel 2. We could do a logic one. No, that's remove channel 2 again, because I did that wrong. Logic. Create. No, that's just sensors. So storage really is our only option. Inventory or storage? Inventory, I guess. Input and output. Yeah, see, that doesn't help us. So I'm thinking that what we might have to do, which is horrible, don't get me wrong, it's really horrible. I might have to put a comparator, or should I say I might have to put the output of the comparator. So we'll put the connector there. We'll put another block. Put another block here. Redstone here. Might have to do that, because that is now powered. That is now powering RF1. I'm not going to do the naming at the moment because I want to see if it works. But if I do create a channel and I say the... Oh, hang on, sensor. There was item. I could see if there's an item amount to compare with. We're going to do RS first. If it's greater than 0, output to white. Which it doesn't do. So it still doesn't do it. Oh. It's on the white channel. I'm not going to output... Well, I want to output it to... Oh, hang on. Let's go and put it on the red channel. There's nothing in there. Something in there, and it turns on. Yeah, all right. So it looks like what we have to do is hit the redstone brick, like the redstone there, just to get it to understand this block, which is kind of annoying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and see right now, before we go any further, what exactly we can do. So I'm going to call this one 1, and I'm going to call this one 2. And I'm going to see if we've got any item comparison things that we can do. So this one here, can we create a... Right, so we want a sensor and we want an item sensor. And if the item sensor is greater than 1? Greater than 0? No, it's greater than 0. Then we want to output to red, right? So if it's greater than 0, we want to output to red. So if we kill this off, what should happen? There we go. So the redstone power is there. That will kill that. How quick is it? Fairly quick as well. Okay, we could do that. Will it work though? I don't know. Let's order some. So energized. Right, we'll order 1 to start with. So that should put 2 pieces in there straight away, and then it locks the crafting. That's exactly what we want it to do. And then obviously those pieces disappear, and then it allows the crafting back again. So now we need to get the gold and the iron back in here, and we need to hook up the other bits. What I'm thinking to basically start with is we need power really coming down from the ceiling, because I like the whole ceiling thing. However, for ease of use, what I'm thinking of right now is just having one, because we need to get the power from there. That would have to go up and you know what? Forget it. It really doesn't matter. Let's just get this cooking. So we're going to do that like so, and then we're going to go for more ultimate. Ultimate pressurized, ultimate universal. There we go. And then we're just going to run it down the wall. We'll run it that way anyway. So we're just going to run it into the wall because we're not horrible. But we're not. We are stupid, but we're not that stupid. Wrong bloody thing, and now I'm going to have to do all of that again on. Yeah. Okay. So let's just kill that off, and we'll put that in there, and then we'll put the cables down here, and hopefully there'll be enough, which there isn't. One short, which is fine because we don't need this middle one. So that's fine. There we go. They're all hooked up. Let's get the wall back in place like so. And let's hook. Oh, no, well, it saved it. Sweet. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. Right. Okay, so now let's get these things in here and they should just literally start crafting. So we're going to get our 6 because I think that's a nice number. Why the hell are you on the side, you div? I want you there. Okay, so now, there we go. And then obviously we've got an import bus which we can put underneath. So we'll break that block and we need to go down there. So let's go underneath and we need an importer. So an import. Oh, for Christ's sake. Really? ME import bus? I need an importer. Come on, let's go. Perfect. Okay, so we've got an importer and then we will import like so. And then if we get energized, so if we go and get one of these, in fact, actually, if we get both of them so that they're out of the system and we can see what's actually happening, we'll put this on the blacklist. No, we'll put this on the whitelist, sorry, so that we only import that. And then we should have this thing set up the way that it needs to be. So if I break this, this is ugly. Completely 100% bloody ugly. But if it works, I genuinely do not care. So let's get rid of this. And we need to get rid of that. What we will do is obviously we know that we're going to need to go. Oh, these are connectors. We know that we need to go. Actually, we could power everything that way good as well, couldn't we? No, let's not do that because that complicates the thing and I just want to get it done. So we'll put cabling down here. So then that will actually go down the rest of that and that should be good. Possibly move it maybe over one. It's going to kill off all those as well. Yeah, I know I don't have to do this right now, but we're going to. So at least we know where the cables are. So that's cool. Right, there we go. Done up. Right, so that now is that. We don't need that. We need to fill the gap in the floor. We also need to get rid of that because that's annoying me. Right, there we go. So now we've got this set up. So now if we request energized and we request what? 10? There should be 5 rounds. So that's 1, 2. No, look, it's not quick enough. It's not quick enough. It's not quick enough. Pulse insert next set. Okay, that works. That works a lot better. So a pulse might work in our favor. Oops. I'm going to just use all of these because I can't remember how many I took out. And then we're going to order some more. So we're going to order 5 more and we're going to see whether that mucks up or not. So we're going to order 5 more batches, so 10 in total, because these produce 2. Then it is a redstone pulse, which then inserts the next set. That works. Okay, so we know that it's a pulse, and we know that we need to do that. That's not ideal, though. That is not ideal. I mean, we could compact this. So down on this one, so we need some space between these, which is why I've got these gaps, right? So check this out, okay? What we could do is we've got some more cable and we've got some more crafters, right? So we'll do the next one right now, and then we'll call it the end of the episode, okay? So if we do, we break that and put it around the other way. So if we do this, right? We know that we would need to put this thing here, but what if we put it here? So if we moved, so that would be our normal way of doing things, right? That's what we would do. But what if we put that here? Okay. And then we put the crafter there, and we put the energizing ore thing here. Yeah. Now this is going to get crazy. No crazier than usual though. If we do that, then we'll get the cyclic stuff. We need some item pipes, which are here. And we go here to here. Yeah. And we go a chest here. I don't know if this is going to work. I genuinely do not know if this is going to work. This is just me mucking around, right? So there's that. So it will have a chest here. We've got the blazing, so the blaze is next, right? So we'll put the blazing one in there, and we'll set this to pulse inserts next set, right? And then what we do is we get a comparator and we put it down here. Okay. And then we get our little lasers, and we'll obviously run those across the ceiling, but when we've got enough power cables. So let's go to ultimate, universal cable. I want 64. Screw it. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Right, so we've got the power cables coming. The other thing that I need is Shift and E. The other thing I need is obviously some more of the energizing rods, which is the energizing rod basic. Actually, we don't have to go with the basic ones anymore. We can go with hardened. And we're going to go with 6. Because that thing will craft us some more energizing. That's the one that we wanted, right? So that's cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and have a look at power. And as you can see, we've now got 4. So that's cool. We should have 2 more of those fairly quickly, to be honest. Yeah, they don't take long once they get started, which is awesome. So 1 more and we should be good. I just saw the lasers finish, so that's cool. And then obviously once we get our ultimate cables, which are also done, we should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the power across the ceiling, and this thing here is the center. So we're going to go here, And we're going to go there and around in a circle so that we basically have this as the center. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit these things up. 1, 2, and 3, and then do the same here. Okay, so that should now be good. I think that's far enough away that that won't impact anything. Now, here's the kicker. Obviously, we are going to put an importer, which again is here. So we need an import. Import. There we go. And then that's going to turn around at the moment. So we need the wrench, which is in the backpack. We don't need fluid pipes, mate. Let's get the fluid pipes out. Right, we'll wrench that this way. And what we need to do is we obviously need to give it... and we need to turn that off for the moment, don't we? So I need to go down there and turn that off. Actually, we could just blacklist blaze rods. Perfect. Even better. We'll just blacklist blaze rods because it's the only thing that's needed to make those things. And then what we can do is we should now be able to go to the POWAH mod and see here that we've got blazing. Now, one of them should work straight away. It should go into the chest. If we have cyclic configured, which we don't, then what, or the pipes mod even, shift and right click that, that will then export from the thing and put it in there. So one works, okay? Bear with me, one works. Now let's see if we can order 10. 1, done. 2, done. Oh my god, that's even more compact and even less resources. Well happy with that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but this is the design that we're going for. This design is cool, and it does use XNet, which is insanely powerful. But when you put it next to this, I mean, this is just basic, right? There's just less moving parts, and if it works and it doesn't go wrong, then that's the one that we should use, right? So let's get a couple more chests, because obviously we're going to do the rest of these. But, well, you and me are not going to do the rest of these. I'm going to do the rest of these. And then you're basically going to catch up next episode, because this is going on way too long. And I think, you know, I'm trying to cut down the episodes, not make them longer. So, yeah, I would just like to say thank you very much for watching. I will continue down this road. So we'll put another one over there, and then we'll put another one probably here, so that we're, in fact, actually, no, I'm just going to extend out that way, and we're going to have a little bit more room, and yeah, we'll put those ones in there. I genuinely think that this gap, we could actually just do all of them in one, right? Because this way we could do all of them in one. The problem is, like, if you're ordering multiples of everything, it just takes so long. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to have separate ones for each one, just to make sure that we're good. But what I will do is, you know, move this across, so that we've got it exactly the same way there. And then that way we'll have the same thing. We'll leave a gap, and we'll go 2 or 3 more down there. Now the reason why we're going to do 2 or 3, so we got 3 more, we got 2 more to do here. Yeah, we've got the emerald and the diamond. We've got another one, which is the nitro, which is here. So nitro crystals are also required, but when we've got nether stars now, so that's cool. So we can do those ones. Charged snowball, don't know what the hell that is, but we've got these 4. That one would be 5. Nitro ender core would be, that one we need to put in, so that's 5. And then there's one down here, dry ice, which requires 2 blue ice, 4 dry ice, so that's 6. So we do need 6 in total. So what we could do, 1, 2, 3, that would be overlapping this one's. No, that wouldn't. That would make it. It would make it just. We could put it here, or we could extend it that way and make it look really cool. Or we could go that way, actually. Actually, that way might... I'm going to have a think about it, but when you come back, there will be 6, and they will be working, and we will be good. Anyway, I've been Syntosis. Thank you so much for watching. You've been awesome. Laters.